The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. All right, this is our first stop in predicting for the book, The Most Magnificent Thing. We know that this girl and her dog are bestest best friends, BFFs. They do everything together. So one day she has an idea. Look carefully at the pictures on the first page to see if you can get an idea of what magnificent thing she decides to make. And make your prediction. Remember to start it like this. In the most magnificent, who can tell me why I'm capitalizing the most magnificent? Why am I capitalizing those? Because it's the title of a book. It's the name of a particular book. In the most magnificent thing, and we don't know her name. The book doesn't tell us her name. It just calls her the girl. In the most magnificent thing, I think the girl, doesn't have to be capital because it's not her name, the girl has an idea to make what? You tell me what she has an idea to make. Excuse me while I reach across and get a pencil to underline. Look at those. Look at those pictures carefully on the page before this one, or on the page that's right next to this video. Make your prediction. Don't forget to tell me why. I think in the most magnificent thing, I think the girl has an idea to make, and then you tell me what. Because, don't forget the because part. Because she what? Because she what? What have we learned about her just so far in the short period? Okay, pause the video, make your predictions, and then you can resume the video and see if you're right. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side, her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay.
It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes, straightens, and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams pieces together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk.
Okay, we're going to stop here next, and we're going to make our next prediction. Poor girl, she has tried and tried and tried, just like Thomas Edison, who tried 1,000 times before he made that light bulb that really would work and work well. She hasn't given up yet, although now she's sitting down, she plopped herself down and said, I quit. What do you think is going to happen next? Do you think she really is going to quit? Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to come along and help her, or somebody's going to give her a better idea, or her mom's going to call her in for lunch. I don't know. You make the prediction. What do you think might happen next? So you're going to write, I think the girl, and then tell me what you predict. And don't forget to write after that, because she what? Because she what? Why are you making your prediction like that? What do we know about her from the story? And then you finish your prediction because she what? Okay? Then you can resume the video and see if you were correct. Don't forget to have your mom take a picture of these. Send it to me. I love reading your predictions. They're very fun.
It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This will stop that leak. This thing is wet. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant.
All right, this will be our last prediction. Did you predict what I predicted? I did not think the girl would quit because she has worked hard and she loves to make things. All right, our last prediction now. Down to the very end, she got rid of all her old parts. She found out that they were actually kind of useful to other people. She put parts of each of her inventions together and came up with finally the most magnificent thing. What do you think it is? You're going to write for me. I think she is making what? Because why? What do we know about her? All right, pause the video, make your prediction, and we'll see you in just a moment.
The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The colors could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. The end.